welcome back to Upper Worldwide. How are you doing? How are you coping with the current situation that is still ongoing? Anyway, as you know, this is my final week of school. So I don't want to go and talk about parental alienation today because I need better preparation to dive into that. We are going to dive into the coping. We were talking about narcissist parents, so we're going to dive into how to cope as a targeted parent with a narcissist parent next week. That being said, I just want to talk briefly about depression. If I want to take the topic depression, right, it's going to be so broad. We have to get into factors that affect depression, cultural factors, gender, accessibility of care, like a lot. So I just want to give you something to think about this weekend, as I'm not holding you off. Depression. What is depression? I'm going to read a simple fact that explains what depression is to you. Okay? So come with me as we explore that, to give you something to think about whilst we wait on when I truly come and take the topic depression. You already know this channel is devoted for mental health illnesses, behavioral situations. Trauma is the big focus here, but the focus on Upper Worldwide is, tell me, you watching me, tell me, what is the focus here? It is parental alienation. So this week, we are not talking about parental alienation, but we're going to talk about something else to give you something to think about, okay? Come with me as we explore it. Okay. Welcome back. If you are new, kindly subscribe. You are out here already. So why are you waiting? Just go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Turn on the notification. Push the red button to subscribe. Turn on the bell. That is the notification. And every week, when Upper Worldwide loads their new video, you will be one of the first people to grab it and watch the content. Share it with everybody. And let's continue educating everybody on parental alienation. Anyway, my name is Mamleyoko Godwins, and I am the founder of Upper Worldwide, which means we want to educate everybody in our communities, in our families, in our workplaces, everywhere about parental alienation, so we can save a child from having to live their whole entire life dealing with the trauma related to parental alienation. Let's dive into today's topic on depression. Simple, short, brief. So, depression. What is depression? Facts says depression is a serious medical condition that is associated with symptoms such as melancholy, loss of pleasure, loss of energy, difficulty in concentration, and suicidal thoughts. Okay, so basically, if somebody have depression, these are some of the symptoms they experience. These are things they see themselves doing. They become apathy. They don't have energy to do anything. They lost interest in life and activities that they usually do. Let me ask you this. Wherever you are, Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Kenya, Europe, America, do you know the statistics that affect people in your community? I live in the United States. Depression in the United States affects 18 million. This is a very recent statistics. Depression in the United States as of 2019 affects over 18 million adults. 1 in 10 in any given year. 1 in 10. If you are working with a group of staff, every 10 staff members they put down, at least one person is going through depression. Think about that when next time a co-worker comes up rude towards you. Think about that next time when you go to the shopping mall and somebody out of nowhere. I went to one day I was in a salon and an African American young girl just said, somebody met me, just said, as soon as she heard me talking and I have an accent, she said, I can't stand your African bitches. Think about that. Is it about me or and African bitches she's referring to? No. It has everything to do with the person. When somebody treats you bad, don't accept the responsibility 100% for people's way of treating you. It has got every single thing to do with them and not you. Okay? Sometimes you have to take responsibilities for what caused them. If what caused them to mistreat you came from you, then you have to learn to take responsibility for it. But most instantly, people treat you based on their own demons that they are fighting. The other fact says that depression is the leading cause of disability in the age group of 15 to 44 in the United States. Depression is the primary reason why someone dies of suicide about every 12 minutes. That is huge of a number. But think about it. How does that make you feel about the demon depression? That should tell you it is a big thing. Depression is huge. Depression is major. Depression is an illness that we have to take seriously. It affects us in our daily dealings with our children, our friends, strangers, our family, our co-workers, our staff. Depression affects so many people in so many different ways. Depression in comparison. Homicide claims less than 16,000 lives each year, according to a 2013 CDC statistics. Homicide claims 16,000 lives each year, according to 2013 CDC statistics. That being said, I'm going to leave you and think about all that I've said to you today about the topic depression. I have just given you the baby face of depression. I haven't dived into any aspects of it, but I just gave you something to think about this weekend. As Mamle Yuko Godwins, your parental alienation educator, your advocate, the advocate of your children, the advocate that want you to desist from certain behaviors whenever you find yourself in going through divorce, going through separation, going through having to raise your children in two-parent homes, having to raise your children as a single parent, having to raise your children with an absentee parent, and the impact of how you and your behaviors can affect the child long term, especially when you want to alienate them from the absent parent or from the other parent. When you are the one doing the action, the parent that is not doing it becomes the other parent or the targeted parent. And you that is initiating the actions becomes the alienating parent. How is depression affecting all of this? Could it play a role? Could it not? Thanks for being here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so right now. Don't go away. It's free. Do it before you turn away. Subscribe by hitting the red button. Turn on the notification so all my videos that I upload weekly, faithfully, you will not miss any. Share with your friends and also leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thank you for being here and have a wonderful weekend. Always know it is Apple Worldwide, your parental alienation and your parental alienation syndrome and the ins and outs of parental alienation educator. Have a wonderful weekend.